Listen, what are you upset with us for? What are you upset?
You're a side act here.
Listen,
It's not about you.
I'm out here doing my job. I'm out here I'm doing my job. Hey, Gunther, not for nothing, but I'm not the one who tapped out. I'm not the one.
Good.
You all right? You good? Good, Pat?
Take care of him.
Get him some water.
You all right?
Take care of
Sure,
him.
he has some water.
Take care of him.
Oh, no. Listen, no. Take the rest of the night off. I sent Tess down there. You've been through a lot. You need to be here with Pat.
I think you broke my nose.
He might have broke your damn nose.
Listen, here's the deal, Adam. How can we do our job if we're not allowed to have opinions? We're not allowed to talk about this stuff. We're not allowed to have fun. You got to do something.
We were going to deal with this, okay? So I want you to calm down. Look at me. Take the rest of the night off, okay? Take it off.
I am not going to let some bully not allow me to do my job on WrestleMania.
Good for him.
Okay.
So our general manager, Adam Pearce, has suspended Gunther indefinitely and has fined him an undisclosed amount of money.
Yeah. I think it's time for me to address the situation. It is my honor to get a chance to chat in the city of the home of the... This place is glorious, and it's the right place for me to deliver this message. I think there's a lot of people that have forgotten who the hell I am. I've had such a successful career on a microphone, I think I have even forgotten who the hell I am. This past week has made me look in the mirror and realize some things. That I'm still that dog that was born in the East Hills of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, to a truck driver that was trying to go paycheck to paycheck to paycheck. I am a man that was not handed a lot in this life. I am a man that is lucky to be blessed with great friends. I am a man that went from being an irrelevant bum to a human that is known in basically every city in this country. I don't have more talent than anybody. I'm definitely not better looking than most folks. But I happen to have a few things that I hope people will remember me by whenever my time has come to pass. When I die and I'm 6 feet in the dirt, I hope they say that guy was an incredibly hard worker. He worked his ass off, not only for himself, but for his friends, for his family, for his community. I hope they say he was an empathetic man. Whenever he received a lot, he gave back a lot. He gave millions of dollars to his community in children's hospitals across the country, in military foundations, in homeless shelters, in LGBTQ communities, in public school foundations, in underprivileged communities and societies. I hope they say when I die that I gave back and left the world better than whenever I came into it. And last but not least, when I'm dead and gone, they will say that I was a loyal... You must ride for those that ride for you. If one go, all go. You're either with me or against me. And there's one man that has been with me since the day I met him, and he just so happens to be the greatest of all time, Michael Cole. To Michael Cole, I will be loyal till I'm in the soil. And if somebody wants something with him, they got something with me. So last week, when that Austrian put his hands on the GOAT, I had no other option but to protect my boy. It was deep in my soul. It was deep in my blood. After it happened, obviously, I get attacked from behind. And I see myself choked out all over the internet, all over television. I have my friends and family saying, I don't think you should be doing that to Gunther. He's in his prime. He's the former world heavyweight champion. I said, if I die, I die. You got a problem with Cole, you got a problem with me, Gunther. SmackDown's version of Adam Pearce, please come out here.
Mr. McAfee, I know Adam Pearce's management style tends to be let chaos reign supreme on Monday nights, but I'm in charge tonight and I do things a little bit differently. Now, you and I know that this is not the time or the place for this discussion, but you called me out, so here I am. So please, keep it professional, Pat.
I know you're just a middle manager, just like Pearce, and Pearce, we miss you. But I know you have the power on this particular evening to make some things happen. I don't like that Adam Pearce suspended Gunther. I don't like that Gunther isn't here. I want you to lift Gunther's ban, and I want to fight Gunther ASAP.
I had a feeling you might say that, which is why I already discussed this ahead of time with Pearce. As far as lifting the suspension on Gunther so you can get your hands on him whenever you want, the answer is no. You two are far too valuable assets to the company. I can't take that risk. But speaking of value to the company, I have an alternative. We can lift the suspension on Gunther, and you can get your hands on him in a sanctioned contest inside a WWE ring. Pat, what I'm proposing is this. Pat McAfee versus the Ring General Gunther, one-on-one at Backlash.
Me and Gunther, one-on-one, St. Louis, Backlash.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see if we can get the show back on track. Do me a favor and help me welcome to the ring right now, Pat McAfee.
Here we go.
Go get him. Good luck. Pat, of course.
And his opponent this Saturday at Backlash, the Ring General Gunther.
And again, ladies and gentlemen, this Saturday in St. Louis, 7 o'clock start on the East Coast, 4 o'clock out west. Gunther and Pat McAfee will go one-on-one, and this all started. Gunther took exception to some of the comments and opinions that I had toward this man. Of course, Pat had some opinions as well, and after losing everything at WrestleMania to Jey Uso, Gunther would walk out at ringside and assault me. It was simple assault, that was that. My friend Pat McAfee came to my aid, and last week made the challenge, and it was made official for a match this coming Saturday.
Gentlemen, we have talked about this all day till we're all blue in the face. I will reiterate for the record, we will not have happen what happened 2 weeks ago. So say what you have to say to each other's face and get it all out tonight, because come Saturday at Backlash, the time for talk is done. The floor is yours. Keep it professional.
Well, first of all, do not worry. I'm not gonna do anything tonight. I'm not gonna spoil that for myself. Because luckily for you, unlike you and your friend out there, I am professional. Oh, you guys shut up! I get back to that later. Don't you worry. I heard you mention being a professional and my friend over there. My friend over there, that man over there, that is a walking, talking goat over there. For 28 years, every single week of his life, except for 3 times, he has dedicated to traveling the world for this company. 28 years straight, 52 weeks a year for this company. He has earned the right to have an opinion, and since his opinion pissed you off so much that you just flipped a switch and had to attack a 60-year-old man, allow me to give you my opinion of the Gunther I'm standing in front of right now. Now, it's apropos that we're in beautiful Omaha, Nebraska. Because when I think of Nebraska, I think of the Cornhuskers. Hell yeah, Coach Rule. Dylan Raiola, absolute dog. Emmett, absolute beast. Can't wait to watch you boys in the fall rise to the top. And when I come to Omaha, I think of their steaks. Nobody beats this town's meat, okay, Gunther? Nobody. And right across from this arena is a baseball field that has hosted the College Baseball World Series since 1950. This city is a symbol of working hard and dreams coming true. And I think dreams is a good word, because I think you and I have a lot in common. Even though I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, in the United States of America. And you are from Vienna, Austria. Both of us grew up with the same dream. Both of us grew up wanting to be in this business. Both of us grew up idolizing the superstars of yesterday. Both of us grew up spending hours and hours and hours in front of our television watching professional wrestling, thinking that's what we were put on this earth to do. The problem with you and your dream is you've been at this for 20 years. You've been a champion here at WWE for 80% of the time that you've been here. You've gotten jaded. You've gotten to the point where this is no longer a dream. This is a job for you. For me, every time I walk into a WWE building, I get jacked up about life, baby. I think about 12-year-old me, 11-year-old me. I think about the kids that are out there today that were just like me in the upper row, dreaming I could get my ass in this ring and let you know that they don't like what you're about. And what I think you're about at this stage, as opposed to the waltering around stage, you don't want it anymore. You've gotten too damn comfortable. It happened with Sami Zayn, it happened with Jey Uso, and on Saturday, you're gonna overlook me, you're gonna underestimate me, and I'm gonna prove to you and all these people that this version of Gunther is soft.
Did you enjoy your little daughter's birthday last week? 2 years, right? It's cute. I bet it was a very special day for you. Because for me, Saturday is a very special day, and you just got me into the right mood for it. Because it's my first match since WrestleMania, and I'm going to show up sharp, I'm going to show up prepared, I'm going to show up more focused than ever before. Don't you worry that I overlook you. Don't you worry that I underestimate you. I promise you my full and undivided attention. Because on Saturday, that bell is going to ring, and I'm going to beat you up. I'm going to maul you. I'm going to grab you by the head and drive it into this mat. I'm going to choke you out until you drop like a wet towel. Tonight, by my grace, you are untouchable. But on Saturday, trust me when I say this, on Saturday, only the grace of God can lift my arms off your throat.
Well, I think reality may have just set in.